Okay, so question 4 still, exercise 6. Question 4. They say Lebohang, who has a mass of 65 kilograms, is standing on a scale en is gekalibreer in Newton in 'n huisbak. Wat sal die lesing op die huisbak wees as hy stil staan? Okay, so ons het ons huisbak, daar's 'n skaal, daar's 'n mannetjie en sy massa is 65 gram. Okay, so when we are at point 1, then it means that F net is equal to 0. Met ander woorde, hy is nie besig om op of af te beweeg nie. So the only thing that we have to take into consideration is gravitational force. So in other words, it will just be, for the reading on the scale, what will we call that? F scale, skaal, is gelyk aan mg. So it's 65 times 9,8. For some reason, the book didn't give the answer. Newton. Okay. It's a reading on something, so it doesn't have a direction. But it is in Newton. Okay, nou sê hulle vir jou, wat sal die lesing op die skaal wees as die huisbak teen 3 meter per sekonde opwaarts teen 'n konstante snelheid beweeg? So now it is moving upwards at a constant velocity. Now this one is formulated in such a way that it is supposed to throw you off. Constant velocity means what? F net is 0. So it's exactly the same. As hy teen 'n konstante snelheid beweeg, dan beteken dit F net is nog steeds gelyk aan 0. Okay? So met ander woorde, die lesing op die skaal gaan nog steeds 637 Newton wees. Okay. En nou gaan ek die 4.3 ook doen nie, want daar beweeg hy net teen 'n konstante snelheid afwaarts. Maar dit maak nie saak in watter rigting hy teen 'n konstante snelheid beweeg nie. If it's at a constant velocity, it means that F net is equal to 0. So the only thing that affects the reading on the scale will be gravitational force. Niks anders nie. Okay, maar nou by 4.4 sê hulle vir jou, wat sal die lesing op die skaal wees as hy opwaarts versnel teen 2 meter per sekonde tot die mag min 2. So I'm going to take upwards as positive for this one. Okay, now F net is no longer equal to 0. Stem julle saam? Want hy het nou 'n nie nul versnelling. Okay, so F net, which is equal to m times a, we will have is the tension on the rope, because there's a tension here on a rope, hopefully, else this guy is falling. And if we draw this, the only things working in on Lebohang is the tension pulling him upwards and gravitation pulling him downwards. Nee? Die spanning in die kabel wat hom opwaarts trek en sy eie gewig wat hom afwaarts trek. So I picked upwards as positive, so I'm going to say F net will be equal to T minus Fg. His mass is 65 and his acceleration is 2. Hulle gee vir jou dis 2 meter per sekonde. Okay. So T is what we want to calculate now. And this one is still equal to 637. Dit het nog glad nie verander nie. And that is equal to 130. So T will be equal to 767 Newton. Okay. Dis weird, maar jy moet amper dink aan hierdie hele ding as 'n eenheid. So die skaal en die huisbak en die spanning op die tou en alles van hulle sit mos aan mekaar vas. So die spanning op die tou is geconnect aan die skaal. So dit gaan dan dieselfde wees. Okay. En dan die volgende ene sê hulle weer, hy versnel afwaarts. So let's take downwards as positive for this one. Just for the heck of it. So for 4.5, he still has FG and he still has tension, but this time FG will be bigger than tension. Net, dink net daaraan as jy 'n huispak laat sak, dan is dit obviously makliker as om dit te doen as om dit boontoe te laat versnel. Nee, want gravitasie werk mos nou in dieselfde rigting as jy. So jy moet eintlik net keer dat hy nie val nie. So we're still working with the same thing. F net is equal to m times a, but see that I chose downwards as positive. So now we're saying Fg minus t is equal to 65 times 2. Want hy versnel nou afwaarts. So this one still remains 637 minus t is equal to 130. So negative t will be equal to minus that. Okay, so when it's moving downwards, the reading will always decrease. No, when it's accelerating downwards, the reading will decrease. When it's accelerating upwards, the reading will increase. So ons begin by daai 637 en as hy opwaarts versnel, sien julle dan ons 'n hoër lesing en as hy afwaarts versnel, dan hy 'n laer lesing. Okay. Goed.